Welcome back, treasure hunters and coin lovers. Today, you've stepped into the world where history meets hidden fortune, the legendary Liberty half-dollar coin. Get ready, because this isn't just a coin, it's a piece of American pride, a symbol of freedom, and for some lucky collectors, a pocket-sized jackpot waiting to be discovered. In this video, we're uncovering the beauty, secrets, rare varieties, and unbelievable values these iconic half-dollars can hold. So tighten your seatbelts, polish your lenses, and let your curiosity shine, because a journey into the world of Liberty half-dollars starts right now. Let's begin. In the vast universe of American coins, few pieces spark as much mystery as the 1972 Liberty half-dollar. This coin isn't just a slice of metal. It is a symbol of a forgotten chapter in U.S. minting history, a chapter whispered about by collectors who believe that rare errors from this year may still be hiding in pockets, drawers, and old family boxes. Each time someone discovers an untouched 1972 half-dollar, the heart of the coin world beats just a little faster, because no one truly knows what secrets the Denver Mint might have left behind in that turbulent year. Collectors often speak about the 1972 half-dollar with the same energy treasure hunters use when describing a lost artifact. Though most coins from this year are common, a select few, those with strange minting flaws, double designs, off-center strikes, or unusual planchet defects, are the ones that create legends. These special survivors don't come around often, but when they do, they command unbelievable attention and spark bidding wars that shoot upward like lightning. The coin's beauty lies not only in its design but in the story behind it. The early 1970s were a time of tremendous change for the U.S. Mint. Machines were pushed to their limits. Production numbers surged, and the rush to meet national demand meant that occasional mistakes slipped through the cracks. Those errors, rare as a streak of silver across a night sky, transformed otherwise ordinary coins into prized masterpieces. And the 1972 half-dollar is the perfect example of how a tiny flaw can elevate a coin to mythical status. When collectors talk about fortune-changing coins, they're not speaking about ordinary pieces, but about the elusive error examples that survive by pure accident. Imagine a 1972 half-dollar struck on the wrong metal, or one with a dramatic double die effect, where Kennedy's profile appears almost alive in layered detail. Such a specimen could make collectors lose sleep and auction houses tremble. Because the value of unique error coins is limited only by one thing: how far a determined collector is willing to go. And this is where the legend of the $1 million 1972 half-dollar is born. Not from market charts, but from stories of record-breaking sales of other one-of-kind mint mistakes. In the coin world, rarity is king, and if a 1972 error with never-before-seen characteristics were to surface, its price could climb into realms that shock the world. That is why enthusiasts treat every 1972 half-dollar with reverence. You never truly know what version you're holding until an expert studies it. For many collectors, this coin represents the thrill of possibility. It embodies the idea that a small, forgotten object from the past could hold a secret capable of changing someone's destiny. Not because every coin is worth a fortune, but because hidden treasures do exist, and once in a lifetime, someone finds one. The mystery of the 1972 half-dollar keeps that dream alive. So if you possess a 1972 Liberty half-dollar, handle it with care, protect it from damage, and allow its story to breathe. You might be holding an everyday coin, or you might be holding the rarest variation the world has yet to discover. The beauty of numismatics is that discovery often comes when no one expects it, turning humble objects into extraordinary revelations. In the end, the true power of the 1972 half-dollar lies not just in potential value, but in the excitement, history, and adventure it represents. It reminds us that hidden treasures still roam among us, tucked away in pockets and boxes, waiting for the moment when their brilliance is recognized. And sometimes one coin, just one, can rewrite a collector's destiny forever. The 1973 Liberty half-dollar is a coin that collectors whisper about the way treasure hunters whisper about lost kingdoms, a piece of metal that carries more stories than silver. Struck in Denver, this coin may not be made of pure silver, yet its aura shines brighter than any polished bullion. It is a kind of coin that feels alive when held in your hand, as if it has traveled through decades waiting for the right person to finally uncover its true potential. Its edge, its weight, its history, everything about it signals that this is no ordinary half-dollar. Over the years, countless collectors have searched through drawers, jars, and forgotten boxes hoping to stumble upon a perfect 1973 D Liberty half-dollar, the kind that seems to glow under light. Some say that the rarest pieces from this year and mint mark have an almost mythical status, because a flawless example can capture the attention of even the most experienced numismatists. The dream of discovering one in exceptional condition is enough to send waves of excitement through the coin-collecting world. Stories circulate about extraordinary finds, coins preserved by chance, untouched by time, somehow surviving in almost pristine condition. These tales give the 1973 D half-dollar its legendary charm. And while not every piece may hold unimaginable monetary value, the possibility that yours could be the exceptional one turns each coin into a mystery waiting to be solved. This sense of uncertainty, this flicker of hope, is what makes the chase so addictive. Imagine opening an old envelope or unlocking a dusty box and seeing this coin shine back at you. For a moment, your heart races. Could this be the one? That single moment of discovery holds more power than any lottery ticket. It's a thrill that collectors live for, the possibility that what appears ordinary may actually be extraordinary, hiding greatness beneath the surface. Collectors know that condition is everything. A 1973 D Liberty half-dollar with a razor-sharp strike, flawless luster, and untouched rims becomes something far more valuable than pocket change. It becomes a symbol of rarity. Some call it luck, others destiny. But whatever the reason, only a tiny fraction survive in exceptional condition. And those few carry a kind of quiet strength, a silent promise of what they might become in the eyes of a passionate buyer. Even without guaranteed fortune, the 1973 D Liberty half-dollar has the ability to change your perspective on what value truly means. It teaches that worth is not only about money, it is about history, preservation, and the stories that travel through time. A rare coin is a time traveler, a witness, a relic of the past that chooses its owner as much as the owner chooses it. So if you hold a 1973 D Liberty half-dollar today, treat it with respect. Hold it gently between your fingers, look at its details, and let it speak. It might not instantly make you a billionaire, but it holds the power to transform your appreciation, your curiosity, and your connection to the past. For some collectors, that alone is priceless. In the world of numismatics, every now and then a coin becomes more than metal. It becomes a legend. The 1973 D Liberty half-dollar has earned that place. Whether it brings you fortune, fascination, or simply a story worth telling, this coin stands as a reminder that even the smallest objects can carry the greatest mysteries. And sometimes, those mysteries are worth more than gold. The world of American coin collecting. Few coins ignite the imagination quite like the legendary 1974 D Liberty half-dollar, a coin whispered about in collector circles as if it carries a destiny of its own. Though struck in massive quantities for everyday use, a tiny handful of pieces were rumored to leave the Denver Mint with striking brilliance, rare errors, or uncanny preservation, turning a simple half-dollar into a symbol of impossible fortune. Collectors speak of it the way adventurers speak of treasure buried beneath ancient sands. Not as mere metal, but as a spark of fate waiting to be discovered. What gives the 1974 D coin its mysterious aura is not just its age, but the stories attached to it. Some say a flawless piece can hypnotize even the most seasoned numismatist, its surface glowing like it remembers the touch of the mint presses that forged it. Others claim special misstruck examples, the ones that escaped unnoticed, can command life-changing offers from private collectors who chase rarity as if chasing destiny itself. True or not, these stories keep the 1974 D alive in the imagination of every treasure hunter. If you ever hold this coin in your palm, it feels like holding a small spark of American history, a reminder of a time when coins carried weight, texture, and character. The bold Liberty profile, the eagle's wings stretching with strength, the sharp D mint mark. Every detail whispers about craftsmanship from a different era. People don't just collect this coin. They cherish what it represents. a piece of a nation's story preserved in metal. Over time, the mythology around this coin has grown enormously. Collectors trade tales of rare specimens that supposedly fetched unbelievable offers behind closed doors, where wealthy buyers battle quietly for ownership of something no one else has. These stories spread like wildfire, giving the 1974 D-half-dollar a reputation bigger than reality, a reputation that transforms it into a symbol of hope, luck, and sudden change. And once a coin gains such a reputation, its aura becomes impossible to extinguish. For some people, the 1974 D-half-dollar feels like a lucky charm, the kind of object that enters your life unexpectedly and refuses to be ignored. They say that coins like this don't just appear randomly. They find you, and when they do, they bring a certain electricity, as if destiny itself is tapping you on the shoulder. Whether true or not, the belief gives this coin a power that goes far beyond its metal. Imagine discovering one in exceptional condition, untouched, flawless, glowing. The feeling would be indescribable. You wouldn't just be holding a coin, you'd be holding a story, a legend, a possibility. No collector with experience would let it go cheaply, because such beauty is not measured by money alone. The value lies in its rarity, its mystery, and the demand from those who cannot resist the pull of something extraordinary. So if you ever come across this 1974 D Liberty half-dollar in remarkable condition, or a rare minting twist, remember this. Its worth is shaped by the eyes of collectors who chase perfection and rarity, not by any fixed number. Stories of millions and overnight fortune come from the mythic world of collectors' imaginations, a world where passion transforms a simple coin into a dream. And dreams have no price tag. In the end, the 1974 D half-dollar is more than a piece of currency. It is a symbol of luck, a symbol of possibility, a symbol of the idea that one small object, forgotten in drawers or hidden in old jars, might one day rewrite someone's future. Whether myth or miracle, its legend continues to grow, and those who hold it close treat it not as money, but as a treasure that carries the thrill of what and the magic of fortune waiting to unfold. In the world of American coins, the 1989 D Liberty half-dollar has risen like a hidden giant, quiet for decades, but now whispered about as the coin that could turn an ordinary collector into an overnight legend. People say that the moment you hold this Denver-minted piece in your hand, you feel a spark, as if history itself is pulsing beneath your fingertips. It's not just a coin. It's a symbol of rare destiny, carrying the energy of fortune for those lucky enough to discover it. Collectors call it the silent thunder, because its true worth isn't shouted from rooftops. Its power hides behind its modest appearance. But those who understand coins, those who can read the signs of rarity, know this 1989 D half-dollar can ignite unimaginable value when the right combination of condition, uniqueness, and collector demand comes together. For some, it's an ordinary coin, but for the wise, it's a sleeping treasure waiting to awaken. Some stories say that a tiny number of these coins left the Denver Mint with extraordinary sharpness, mirror-bright surfaces, or unexpected minting quirks, each one transforming a routine half-dollar into a mysterious masterpiece. These are the pieces collectors chase, the ones they swear could bring life-changing offers from private buyers who hunt quietly in the shadows of a numismatic world. It's not the metal that makes it powerful, it's the myth wrapped around it. Imagine discovering this coin tucked inside an old drawer, a forgotten purse, or a dusty box passed down from family. Most people would never know what they're holding. But someone with an eye for value, someone with that instinct for hidden rarity, would feel the gravity of the moment instantly. The 1989 D half-dollar has that aura, a pull, a presence, a whisper that says don't let me go too easily. Many collectors keep their rarest 1989 D pieces locked away, refusing to release them at low prices. They believe such a coin carries a kind of symbolic power that could shift someone's fortune overnight. Not because it's made of silver or gold, but because the stories attached to it have grown into legend. When a coin gains mythic status, its value is no longer just financial. It becomes emotional, historical, and personal. Every curve of Lady Liberty, every detail of the mint mark D, every preserved shimmer on the surface adds to its personality. A coin in flawless condition doesn't just look beautiful. It feels like a time capsule frozen in perfection. And when perfection meets rarity, Even the ordinary transforms into the extraordinary. That is why collectors guard their 1989 D pieces fiercely, knowing that once such a treasure slips out of their hands, it may never return. The deeper you dive into the world of this coin, the clearer it becomes that it's not just a collectible. It's a story of luck, legacy, and timing. The kind of story that gets passed down through generations, where each new owner adds their own chapter to its journey. Some say the coin chooses its holder, not the other way around. And when it lands in the right hands, doors of opportunity quietly begin to open. So if you ever find a 1989 D Liberty half dollar, don't treat it as an ordinary relic of the past. Treat it as a sign, a symbol of hidden potential. Hold it with respect, keep it safe, and never rush into parting with it. Because while the world may overlook it, the truth is simple. In the kingdom of rare coins, this one carries a spark powerful enough to change your story, one breathtaking moment at a time.